Hello guys. Today I'm gonna actually talk about FSG, right? I'm gonna talk about the owners. Now, obviously we won the league this season. What a brilliant season, by the way. Collected 99 points. Absolutely fantastic. But this video is mainly talk about FSG, right? We need them to back Klopp, right? Because we just all know that Klopp is definitely the right man for the job. If they want us to be successful and start dominate the league like back in the 70s, the 80s, when we had Bill Shankly was he the one started it, and then it was Bob Paisley, then it was Fagan, and then it was Kenny Dalglish, right? All four of them absolute legends. But if we want to start dominate the league, right? They got to back Klopp. They got to back him, right? Back him financially, right? They got to back him financially and also back him in terms of the right type of players that he wants, right? FSG is the type of owners, yeah, that they sell a player, they sell the most expensive player in our squad, just like Coutinho back in 2018 in in January when we sold him to Barcelona about 140 million pounds, yeah, and then we got Van Dijk and Alisson couple couple months later, right? But the thing is, yeah, we can't afford to do that anymore. We need to strengthen the squad. We can just see that there's certain position needs strengthening. I think we need a left back to help Robertson or even challenge Robertson, because sometimes Robertson has bad games, and yeah, we just can't allow him to keep on performing. He's not going to be perfect next season. I can just see him having bad performances, and then we don't have backup. That's what I'm saying. We need a left back, right? Also, we need a central midfielder that can create. If Wijnaldum decides to, if Liverpool sign him and give him a new deal, yeah, I still think we need somebody that is going to be very similar to Wijnaldum. Thiago Alcantara, yeah, that guy's a sick player. We should go and get him. 36. If it's about 36 million, yes, he's nearly his 30s, but it's not a risk. It's not a risk at all. We should get him. The guy's quality, man. He's not. I mean, he's a world class player, but he's so underrated. That guy can do a job for us, right? Right. What I'm trying to say, right. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not expecting us to spend 100, 200, 300 million pounds. I'm not expecting that. But what they should do, they should give him the right money, so Klopp can buy the type of players that he wants, right? He can buy the type of players that he wants that can adapt to his system, that can adapt to his system, can adapt to his philosophy. If FSG don't back him this summer, yeah, I swear down, yeah, I'm gonna be FSG out. I was FSG out before because they were just not doing their. They're just so cheap, man. They're so cheap. Like they don't want to. I mean, what I'm hearing that they don't want to spend. They don't want to spend 36 million for Thiago. It's a damn joke, man. It's a damn joke. Like, it's ridiculous, man. Like, FSG, right? Fair play to them to hire Klopp in the first place. Fair play to them. But people are saying, yeah, that they should deserve a lot of credit for what we have been in a good position now. For me, yeah, most of the credit goes to Klopp, because this guy actually develops young players. This is what I love about Klopp, yeah. This guy developed young players and turned into world beaters, right? The guy just turns them into world beaters. I mean, Sadio Mane, when we signed him, right, back in 2017, right? he wasn't a world-class player. We all know that, right? When he was playing for Southampton, he won. He performed against us. He was absolutely brilliant against us in when he was playing for Southampton. We were terrorized by his pace. But guess what? He wasn't a world class player. But guess what? Klopp just he just made him to be world class. And look him now, Robertson from Hull City, right? We signed him for £8 million. I still can't get over this. We signed Robertson, yeah, from Hull City, £8 million, 8 million, 8 million, and look him now. Oh, Klopp is a Klopp is a genius, right? Van Dijk, £75 million, right? £75 million. That is a lot of money. I admit that, right? But we just know that he we just know he's going to be a good player. But what Klopp has done, he just made him world class. Klopp is a genius. I'm telling you now. I want him to stay as long as possible until probably he decides to leave. I don't want him sacked. I want him to decide to leave. Right? I want him to decide because that guy is the right man for the job. Right? If we want to continue to win the league and the Champions League and all other trophies, right? FSG has to back him. Don't sell our best player to we don't have to sell our best player to replace him and getting all the money in and then build the squad. We can't do that. We did that to Coutinho. I thought it was the bad decision, but it turns out it was a great decision. But yeah, FSG, man, they got to back him. You can just see that Klopp is the right man. You can just see it, man. He's already better than the managers we had before. Roy Hodgson, he can get in the bin. The worst manager we had. Then before that, obviously Kenny Dalglish in his second spell, he won us the League Cup. But I'm just talking about other managers. He's better than Kenny Dalglish. I mean, no, he's not better than Kenny Dalglish. I'm talking about the other man. He's better than Rafa Benitez, Gerard Houllier, Brendan Rodgers. He's better than them. He's better than these managers already. He's been our best manager since Kenny Dalglish. And if he continues to win trophies for us, if he continues to win us trophies, he'll be even better than Kenny. And he'll be probably the top 4 or definitely the top 4 best ever managers to be manager of Liverpool FC. That's what I'm saying. So please, just go and support Klopp. Go and back him financially, and also back him in terms of the right type of players that he wants. Don't be like. I tell you, for example, how they're in this bad situation now. Look at Arsenal, right? When Unai Emery was appointed, yeah, fair enough. They had crap players in their squad, but what the owners, not exactly Kroenke, the board members did not back Emery, right? Emery wanted Zaha. Instead, they gave him Pepe. Even though it looks like that Pepe was a much better player, but at the end of the day, you got to back the manager. You got to back him. You got to give him the right funds and the right players that can adapt to his system. That's what I'm saying. You got to back your manager no matter what, right? You got to back him. Arsenal did not do that. They gave him Pepe. I heard Emery wanted Fabinho, you know. He wanted Fabinho. And we end up getting him. And we end up signed him. That's what I'm saying. So you got to back your managers, man. You got to back him. Otherwise, eventually the manager's gonna get sacked. And that's exactly what happened to Arsenal. Right? They sacked their manager Unai Emery because the performances and the results wasn't good enough. And yeah, they end up getting Freddie Ljungberg. He didn't really last that long because he was he was an interim manager, and then they got Mikel Arteta. But yeah, this is a perfect example. Arsenal, they their board did not back Unai Emery in terms of the right type of players that he wanted. He wanted Zaha, he wanted Fabinho, but they end up getting Torreira and Pepe, and he didn't want that. So we need to don't make the same mistakes. You got to back your manager, give him the right funds, and also give him the and also let him buy the right type of players. I definitely trust Klopp. Klopp is a man for this, man for the job. He's definitely the right man. So yeah, that's all I want to say about FSG. They got to back him, otherwise a lot of Liverpool fans are gonna go ballistic. We're gonna be what's the word I'm looking for? Repulsive, end up being crazy because we just fed up with the mediocre season we had before, man. Mediocre crap. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I want to say. I'll see you guys next video, and goodbye.